Hey, cool, peace. Welcome back to Guitar Songs and Home Studios. Today I'm going to carry on with my look into how I use and what amp sims I'm using from the Amplitube 5 Fender packs. Today I'm going to look at Fender Pack 2, or the Fender Collection 2, which is mainly the one that I use. So hopefully you enjoyed the last video about number 1. If you didn't watch it, it's up here now, or up here, whichever it'll be, somewhere. That shows you some of the other amps that I use in the Fender pack or the Fender Collection from Amplitube. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. Please let me know whether you use them, whether you think they sound good, whether you don't like them, whether you're an old style, get the amp turned up and let's deafen the neighbours type of person. But hope you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down below and let's get on with it. Let's enjoy some rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's go to this Bassman. This is one of my go-tos when I'm doing any production. I just love it. All right, so it's very clean there. You can get the same arpeggios with this. But it's just beautiful. It's just creamy. It's a 15. I think it's a 15-inch speaker, so it's just amazing, beautiful. What I like about this is there's a switch here which is new and old, worn out and new. So basically this is saying if you want it a little bit less, if you want the speaker to be a bit more worn in, you want it to be a bit flubby and not as tight, you can flick it over to the worn out and it actually looks worn out. It looks like it's old or scratched, which is pretty neat on the graphics. But let's go back to new. Let's turn it up and let's get some sound. So halfway, so it's going to get gnarly. It's going to get breaky. So I love it. Let's put it on old and see what it does. Let's play properly. Okay, so we're halfway up and here's new. Okay, so we're halfway up and here's new. Alright, let's make it old. So a little bit more, you can hear it's been battered into submission. Again, the tone part will change the tonality, but also changes the gain staging within the amp. And that's something to know with all old Fenders, especially the Tweeds. The gain staging can be affected by the tone, not just the tonality. Let's go to 10. Let's go to 10. So 3 o'clock again. Let's take it back to new. Just love it. It's just so useful within a rock and roll classic rock sound. I don't really use the old sound because I think it gets a little bit too lost. So one of my songs called 21, this amp was definitely the one that was used. Just responds to picking as well, which is great. I just love it. So that's one of my main goes to. The other is this Deluxe here, which is basically, that is the classic Deluxe, Tweed Deluxe. You've got the 4 inputs, high and low impedance inputs, but you've got a mic input and an instrument input, both with their separate volumes here. And you can switch between, and you can bridge them. So this is basically where the old Marshall idea came from the Fender, bridging the inputs. So that input is linked to that input. So you're basically putting like two inputs into your signal, a bit like a Y cable, but just within using it on the amp itself. So let's unbridge it. Again, the tone pot will affect the drive and the gain, which is going through there. So I'm just on the instrument input now. And it's instant classic rock. Without even tightening anything in. And it's what I like, the sound I like. If we then bring in the mic, the microphone volume as well, that's not plugged in, but it still affects the other channel, because that's the way it works. Okay. So. Right, if we push it even more. So sounding nice. Then if we dime it. All right, really powerful, heavy saturation, real guitar. Valve overdrive, which is cool. Now if we take that back to where it was, and then let's hop on over to the mic channel. So a different tonality, but still breaking up. Bit darker. All right, let's dime that. Yeah. So that's cool. And then if we bridge these, that means we put them both on together, so it's connected to each other. Let's dime them both, see what goes. You can hear it starting to flubby. So again, it's a bit like a fuzz face type thing, or a fuzz tone. And you get a different tonality by linking, so going into the instrument and then linking from the instrument to the microphone channel. So multiple sounds you can get out of this amplifier. It's good for putting a drive pedal into. I'm not going to do it here, but you can get a good sound, and then you can hit a boost into it, and it'll just saturate even more. So, really great sounding amplifier, all generated within the box. Amazing. Do they sound similar to the amps? Yes, they do. They feel pretty good as well. Like I said, they respond to the volume pot nicely. Like a real amp would. Yeah, so it's nice. It works really well, and it's a choice that I would have between a rhythm sound and a lead sound in a production. I'd be going for these type of amps. Let's have a look at this custom champ, 57 custom champ. Now this is the one that I've cloned as well. Amazing little amp. I wouldn't know how many records this has been recorded on. Not this, but you know, this amplifier, the 57 champ. It's just so versatile. This has got the 2 inputs, whereas the other one has only got the 1. This has got 2 inputs, as a 57 champ would have. So it's got an instrument. It used to be for your mouth organ sort of thing, but it's 1 and 2, and let's put it at halfway on channel 1. Different impedance is for the channels, I think. That's a beautiful sound. So just a great sound. You put that into a track and put some compression into it, or on the signal, and maybe some tape saturation. It sounds amazing. Instant classic rock. And then we go up to 10 and we're dirtying it up, and it's getting thick. So instant sort of classic rock vibe, which is exactly what I want. And up to 12, it's like it's letting you know that it's about to explode. Which is pretty cool. The different channel, different sound, maybe not as hot. You can hear it. I don't know if the higher or lower impedance. To reduce the gain going through the amp. But really cool. Which is lovely. So that's pretty cool. You can hear the differences in the channels there. Alright, so they're the amps from the Fender sort of packs that I would use when I'm recording songs. There are others. If there's any that you want to hear, please let me know. This is a Pro Junior. I had a Pro Junior, a real one, that I gigged for a long time actually. So very nice little amp. It's got EL84s I think in this one. And I think it's a 10-inch speaker. But it's really a nice amp with classic vibes, but it's more modern, I think. Touch sensitive, nice. All right, cool. So hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Please let me know. Leave some comments down below. Do you use Amplitube? Do you find that you have to mess around with the gain staging to get it to work? Or is it something that I'm doing wrong? Let me know what you think. Do you like the Fender amps, and do you use them, or do you use some of the other things in here? Let me know if you want me to have a look at some of the other amps. If you're thinking, oh, I like that, but can you just let me know what it sounds like? And thank you for being here. I'll be back again pretty soon. I might do another one on these with a few more amps, but I will go through and have a look, as I said at the beginning. I can never drive this thing. There we go. I'll go back and have a look at the Brian May stuff, and maybe what else? The orange pack on here as well. But for today, it was all about Fender, the Fendery type things, and the things that I use as tools for my songs. So the main tools: 53 Bassman, 57 Custom Champ, and 57 Custom Deluxe. 5F1 and 5E3 circuits for those Champ and Deluxes. So, thanks for being here. Cool. Peace. Music equals life. I'll see you again soon. Remember to subscribe. Ka-ching. Where is it? Down here. Ka-ching. And give me a thumbs up to help me get to other people. You guys and girls rock. Peace. See you soon.